Okay, that one goes hard. Well, hello and welcome everybody. Ah, for fuck's sake. That's correct. All right. Yeah, we're back. With Trails Through Daybreak. See you, Millie Mixie. All right. We got a new party member. And some things to do. November 20th, 12:08, 5:35 a.m. It really is a shame we can't take Marielle with us. At least she's going there with the guild, better than traveling on her own. Yeah, it sounds like they're planning to send a lot of people over to Erasion. Can't think of a better group for the job. Indeed, helping civilians is what they do best. Meanwhile, we're only going to avenge that handsome reporter guy. Were you able to get the matter settled with your school, Agnes? Yes. I told them yesterday I would be absent for a few days due to a family emergency. I've always been very accommodating of my family situation, although I've never taken advantage of it like this. I don't think anyone can blame you, given the circumstances. It's still a black mark on your spotless record, though. Miss Perfect's going to turn into Miss Delinquent before we know it. As long as she doesn't sink to Van's level, she'll be fine. I am literally standing right here. You guys sure love to bicker, don't you? What of Miss Bright and your other friends? Have you informed them? Ran already knows. She's going to be helping the guild on this mission. She already left last night, so I expect we'll run into her in an Erasion. Makes sense. Guessing she had to take some time off too, then? Yes, she told the school she received an emergency request to return home from the Libellian embassy. I didn't get a chance to fill in Odette and Albert on what's been happening, though. I'll make it a point to apologize to them when we get back. Sounds like a plan. Morning, y'all. Sorry you two had to get off so early on our account. We have to get the bistro ready for business anyway. Tell me, where's the actress going with you? I'm going with them to assess the location for my next film. Yeah, that's it. I hope that goes well then. I was hoping Yume would be able to get up and see you off, but it was just too early for her. We'll buy her a souvenir or two while we're out, so tell her to look forward to them. Of course, I'll do just that. I'm almost scared to ask why you have to leave for Oracion of all places, especially at a time like this. But remember, I'm holding you to your promise about that souvenir. Take good care of your people, you troublemaking buffoon. If you don't, if even one of them gets hurt, I'm doubling the rent on your office. Ouch. You aren't pulling your punches, are you? Well, I'll do what I can to keep him safe. You'll pick the best souvenir money can buy. It'll put a big smile on Yume's face, guaranteed. We've not known each other for long, Mr. Zinman. But I can tell you're no ordinary traveler. Please make sure my tenants come back safe and sound. Of course, that's what I'm here for. In return, why don't we go for another round of chess when I get back? And I would not be opposed to having more of that heavenly food of yours too. Nothing would make me happier. Especially since our game last night ended in a draw. Aw.
Wait!
Albert, I did. What are you two doing here?
Ren texted us. She said the two of you will be absent for the next 3 days. As soon as I got her message, I woke up Ode, and we called a cab and got here as fast as possible.
Most trains aren't running at this hour, so that was really our only option.
Now then, where exactly are you going this early, Off on another thrilling adventure with that scoundrel and his shady entourage? If you keep throwing yourself into danger, one day you'll wind up getting hurt. Or worse.
No. I'm sorry for worrying you both. I should have told you sooner. Can't promise it won't be dangerous, but I have to do
No! You don't have to do anything. I don't want to lose you. I mean, look at what happened to Cray. I know you put a lot of pressure on yourself because of your family, but if that's your only reason, if you're just risking your life for your dad's sake, then I won't let you go.
Aw, I did. And yes. I'll admit that I'm doing this in part because of that, but that's not my only reason. Ever since I started this job, I've been exposed to people of all walks of life. I've accumulated a wealth of important life experiences, and I've felt closer to my mother and grandmother than ever before through the things they left behind. It's all become just as vital to my growth as our day-to-day lessons at Aramis. I'd even go as far to say it's become an inseparable part of who I am. So please, don't try and stop me. I'm not going just because of my family, or because of what they passed down to me. I'm going because this is something I have to do for myself.
Yes.
Whose car is that?
You're certainly up bright and early. About to depart, I take it?
Renee. The hell's he doing here? What? What? Him? That's the guy who's always on the city screens.
Dad.
One must always be responsible when making critical decisions, and be acutely aware of their potential repercussions. I pray you took that into careful consideration when making yours, Agnes.
Of course I did. I am my father's daughter, after all. I fully intend to seize every opportunity to broaden my horizons and learn from my collective experiences. As much as it pains me to admit, I can't promise that I'll return safe and sound. But I can promise that I'll spare no effort to do so. The last thing I want is to sadden you and the friends I love so dearly.
Agnes.
Very well. Make the most of your connections while you're away. The CID is at your beck and call. There are many truths that lie dormant in the gap between ideals and reality. You would do well to seek them out. I will cover for you with regards to your absence from Aramis. You have 3 days, no more, no less. If you exceed that, I will send in the army. That is as far as I'm willing to compromise.
That's more than enough.
Good
Thank
dad.
you, Dad.
I entrust my daughter into your care, Arkwright. You would do well to utilize her services to the fullest. I see you've gathered a retinue of assistants and associates. I am depending on you all to keep her safe from harm.
No need to worry, Mr. Prez. Your girl's in good hands. We may skirt the rules of society from time to time, but we ain't about to break any labor laws.
I too will do all I can to ensure the safety of everyone here.
You have my thanks.
I will give you a call once you reach the city. I shall leave a certain other woman in your capable hands as well.
Yay.
Always finds a way to saddle me with busy work. Anyway, that president is sure something. Definitely has the looks for the part, but he sure doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. The guy clearly cares about you, but he just won't come out and say it.
Well, he is a politician at heart. Evading direct answers is what they're good at.
Yep.
Ah, darn it. I had so many arguments prepared, but now they've been blown out of the water. Just come back to me safely, all right?
Will do.
If anything does happen, just give us a ring, and we'll be there before you know it. Until then, please look after our friend.
Of course.
Yeah, you got it.
She does more of the looking after than anybody. Go to past the Baratia airbase. Head up past Ankerville. I'm really sorry for keeping this from you all. Your relation to Professor Epstein was plenty surprising as it is. Never imagined your father was a huge celebrity too. It was real obvious you were hiding something, but damn, that's a hell of a bombshell. You're kidding, I'm still processing everything. I get what you mean. I assume the decision to seal your surname was made by the government? That's correct. It was part of a program designed to protect confidential state secrets. Claudel was my mother's last name. My real name is... You don't gotta spell it out. I had a hunch you borrowed it from your mum's side though. Oh, really? It's been 4 years since my mother died now. Before that, even though my father was a politician in the opposition party, he was always just dad to me. But after Mum died, and especially after he announced his candidacy 2 years ago, we've been drifting further and further apart. That was followed by the surprise election result that I'm sure you all know about. After that, I enrolled at Aramis under my mother's surname. I wasn't expecting my childhood friends Odette and Albert to be there too, though. Dad's remained distant ever since. I suppose that's what led me to becoming so invested in the diaries Mum left behind. Which eventually brought me to Van to find the first Genesis. I think you all know the rest of the story from there. And yes. So that's how it is. Both my mother and grandmother were still around, so I can't relate to that part of your story. But I can certainly understand being attached to your family's legacy. Well, yes, you seem to be much the same in that respect. Just so you know, I don't discriminate. So, who your parents are ain't a problem for me. But so long as I'm paying you, I'm gonna be working you hard. I don't need your pops telling me to do that. Of course. I've got your back on, yes. Man, how'd we end up being such a group of weirdos? Myself included, I guess. The old man here's got something that draws in people like us. He's not wrong. You know I can see you all making faces in the rearview mirror like I'm some kind of trouble magnet, right? Especially you, Judith. You don't even work for me. Actually, I've made arrangements to pay her commensurate with the services she provides. Say what? I insisted on working for free, but she wouldn't take no for an answer. Oh, come on, Reset. She's already rolling in cash from all her acting work. That mirror was going to go toward a new body kit for the car. Man, I swear. This dude only cares about the 3 C's. Cars, confections, and communal baths. If I ever end up like him, please smack me upside the head. I think you may need to start keeping him on a shorter leash, Agnes. I'll consider it. There's Uncleville. On the way to Oracion, they came across several checkpoints that put up due to the emergency declaration, but the CID had arranged for them to pass through. After a brief pit stop in Uncleville, they hit the road northeast. He is having the time of his life. The city we're headed to was the capital of Calvert before the revolution 100 years ago. It has a population of around 280,000 people, making it the 3rd most populous city in the Republic. That's a lot fewer people than the capital's 800,000 and Longport's 550,000. But man, oh man, this bike you got here is pure fire. I can't wipe the grin off my face. I'm glad you were enjoying it, but do ride with care. Bah. Didn't get half that reaction when he was driving my girl. I guess even obsessing over something has its downs, huh? Yeah, I think your truck is nice and comfy, if it helps. Now, we know that many other groups are also making their way to our destination. I'm aware of Hayway and several Jaeger Corps, as well as the Grelsritter and the Papal Guard's secret unit. You're in the Grelsritter, if I recall, right? Yeah, it's an elite force affiliated with the Congregation for the Sacraments that primarily exists to recover artifacts. And then we have the Papal Guard, the Holy City of Eteria's peacekeeping force. So they have a special unit of sorts too? I'm no expert on them myself. Can you tell us a bit about them? Certainly. As you may be aware, the Grelsritter is a relatively small organization comprised of around 1,000 people. The Papal Guard is a force 30,000 strong that answers directly to the Congregation for Divine Worship. It took part in the war against the Empire. The relationship between the two congregations was strained even before that, but it became more so after the war. We've got Thomas, Wazi, Kevin, Celise, Ein, Gaius, Barkhorn, and Balthazar, I think his name was. Still, while the Papal Guard may have the upper hand in numbers, the Grelsritter has significant advantages that the Guard does not. Chief among them are the Dominions, the 12 knights that lead the organization, one of whom I used to be. Their power, and the power of the unique abilities they wield, is overwhelming. You encountered the 4th and 11th among them in the Blacklake district some time ago. Their strength, too, is incredible. Incredible enough to match that pair from the society we met yesterday. For real? Damn. That red-haired woman seemed so adorable to me. That weapon she had wasn't so adorable, though. Gotta have some bite to stand up against the direwolf. Most people would be scared out of their mind. So wait, and the other hooded guy who was down there that day? He is Iscariot's second in command. Iscariot being the Papal Guard's secret unit I mentioned earlier. His name is Ashlad. He doesn't have any extraordinary abilities like a Dominion, but he is still a veteran in combat. He learned how to wield a battle mace from me personally, so in a sense he is another student of mine. Huh. With the Papal Guard being so big, I'm sure even their secret unit's pretty sizable, huh? And the Oathbreaker's probably right that everyone taking part in this has their own schemes in mind, them included. Likely so, If I were to speculate, I would say that the Growlsort aims to take Almada into custody and recover their artifacts. As for Iscariot, I believe they seek to destroy the artifacts or intercept their recovery, as well as execute all of Almada's members, who have no doubt long been branded as heretics. Execute? So their job's to take out the traitors and criminals? It sounds kind of like Heiwei's Shangshu. I didn't think there were people like that in the church. The church's situation seems complicated enough, and they're just a small portion of the groups we'll be facing. Once we arrive, our first goal should be assessing the situation on the ground, I suppose. I expect to hear what headquarters plans to do soon as well. I know for sure if there are any Jaegers or warriors. I'll know for sure if there are any Jaegers or warriors in the city once we get there. Judging by how many people are going to be gathering there, I wouldn't be surprised if Abi and the rest of our people come. We'll have to see what we can learn from the guild and the CID too. As soon as we're finished contacting everyone and learning all we can, we'll get right to work. Alright. Seems like we're about to get real busy. Province de Centre. Oh, I see on... What's it look like? Show me the city. November 20th, 11:28 a.m. Oh, that is fancy.
We finally made it to Arasion. It's easy to tell that it's a city with a storied history just by looking at these buildings. I believe I heard the oldest cathedral in all of Calvert can be found in the eastern part of the city.
You heard right. I filmed there a few times myself. That place is always swarming with tourists.
Oh, isn't there like a super huge castle here too?
There is a palace, yes, though it was left in ruins during the Revolution. It's called Vashtar Palace, and it was once the center of the old Calvert Kingdom.
Bet that's a decently popular tourist spot too. Wait, what's that?
That thing's called an orbital tram. It'll take you anywhere in Arasion. They're good for scenic drives, but they ain't exactly built for speed. I'd only hop on one when you've got time to kill.
Darn, there goes that plan.
We can ride one the next time we visit.
Yeah.
I've come here a few times for work before, but I never thought I'd return under these circumstances.
I've taken the liberty to reserve 2 rooms for us at a nearby hotel.
Awesome. You're a lifesaver, Master. It's not always easy to book rooms on such short notice.
Very. Encourages.
So the Mafia's new base is somewhere in this city.
We'll dig those cowards out of whatever hole they're hiding in.
Mario.
Let's drop by the local branch first, though. We should get our ducks in a row and secure manpower before making a move.
Good thinking. Better to act with caution than with reckless abandon. While we're there, we should take the time to speak with the survivor. We may learn a thing or two from them.
Hopefully so.
Oh, yeah. Your folks are here, aren't they, Elaine? Are you planning to pay them a visit?
No. I'm only interested in handling the task at hand. And I believe our temporary collaborator shares my sentiment.
Indeed. I will assist you all to the best of my ability.
Yes, hey away.
I've just confirmed that the top dogs of the guild and our young friends have entered the scene. We are still in the process of gathering intelligence on the enemy, but once our analysis is complete, I will be counting on you to do your part, Yin.
Yin.
Naturally. Just so we are clear, though, I'm not a part of Heiwei, and I'm not doing this for you. However, I agree that we must do something about that weapon. It's a threat not only to the people of Kelvert, but to the rest of the world as well.
Yeah.
And I will do everything within my power to protect both my former home and my new one.
Yeah. There's Marduk. There's the grass
Oh,
rooter.
damn. Guess the so-called strongest guy who ever lived is joining the fun.
Indeed. And it appears our friends from our very own Shadow Legion are here as well.
So, Fan is currently spinning at high velocity. Where's the shit being thrown at it?
There are a lot of powerful players here. We've got the Mafia, the Gardens, and all these other random groups. We have our work cut out for us, don't we?
On the contrary. I believe we could have this whole ordeal settled by the end of the day. But I assume you wish to use this rare opportunity to determine what direction this continent is headed.
Yep. Plus, I'll bet there's gonna be a lot of fun surprises by the end. So we should let this show run its course.
The orphanage. And there's Ouroboros.
Can't say I'm thrilled about having another run-in with that freak from the Gardens. But I'm still psyched as hell for this thing. That Dantes guy sure knows how to throw a party.
Well, good host or no, that man is a veritable monster. He's almost as bad as our friend in the silly blue coat.
Hey now, I resent that. I'll have you know I'm a model gentleman. One thing's for certain, though. This is going to be a festival to remember.
I love his voice. Damn, the air around this city is toxic as hell. You aren't wrong. There are powerful foes all around us. I can feel it. Really? But the town seemed so peaceful to me. There are a lot of tourists around as well. And that in and of itself is concerning, given what happened to Cray. From what I heard, the state of emergency lifted after one day here. Anyway, we should call up the CID.
I see you have arrived safely in the city. You were nearly on time as well. I'm impressed.
How do you... Did you set up hidden cameras in here? Never mind. What's the situation?
We're still ascertaining the names and numbers of the enemy, but I have learned which organizations are there at present.
Why don't you share with the rest of the class then? We're all ears.
First, the Bracer Guild's Edith branch turned up shortly after you, and they were joined by some capable bracers from elsewhere. Then we confirmed the arrival of Heiyu Wei's White Orchid Dragon and Yin, and they likely have a large number of Shangsho accompanying them. A few Jaeger Corps have joined the fray as well, the warriors of Kruga and Eisenshield included. The church sent 2 members of the Grossritter, as well as elite members of Iscariot. Ikaruga and Marduk were also dispatched to Erasion by their clients. Oh, and your clients are there too. They are likely lurking in the shadows as we speak. That's all I have. I shall leave the rest in your capable hands. I must turn my attention to the mountain of tasks that await me.
Just hearing him fire off those big names one by one was enough to make me nauseous. And those are just the highlights. There's still the Nidhogg Corps and the Scorpions of Zahat, an established corps from the Central East. The Dolor family's here too. They're the 3rd largest mafia in all of Calvert. Then there's the Stillwater Fleet and Zect Arms. One of them is a group of Sea Jaegers, and the other's a new weapons manufacturer. What criminal organization isn't in Erasion at this point? Got me there. Can't say I've heard of the last few names though, but we're all too familiar with Ikaruga. I'll bet anything that white-haired girl is leading the charge. I'm all but certain that Marduk sent the elite. unit led by Mr. Al-Fayed. I sensed him earlier, so I'd say you're right on the money. And I know for a fact that my people in Ida's Corps are here too. And the Republican army is making their move in secret. Just what is Armada plotting? Didn't you say that they leaked their current location themselves? I did. They invited us all to this place, knowing full well that they were painting a target on their backs in the process. We must be lying in wait as we speak. I imagine we'll hear from them soon enough. And then this carnival of theirs will truly begin. Alright, the guy in the armor asked me to take part in the carnival. Is that what this whole thing is about? Yeah, I'd bet money on it. Oh. Why is it going off now? That can only mean everyone's sofas are ringing all at once? No caller ID. I'm going to answer it.
Greetings, my friends. I thank you all for taking time out of your very busy schedules to come here today. My name is Gerard Dantes. I am the head of Armada, as well as the man you seek to destroy.
Not beating around the bush, is he?
I am thrilled to announce that every one of our invitees are in attendance. No doubt you all were brought here under different circumstances, but your end goals are the same. To lead us off in chains, or lead us to an early grave. We thought about simply settling this with an all-out war, but the collateral damage would no doubt be immense. And we would never involve innocent civilians in our bloodshed. At least not without an explicit purpose. So we went back to the drawing board, and we found a far more elegant solution. We decided to host a game. One that would make clever use of the sprawling labyrinth of underground ruins just below this city. The concept is quite simple. We will have you all engage in a fierce competition where you will proceed to slaughter one another like rabid animals. These ruins have existed since the days when this country was a kingdom, and when this city was its capital. They shall serve as the arena for our game. Once you have bathed in the blood of your peers, you will earn the right to challenge one of my pawns. Should you take all of my pieces, the last team standing will have the opportunity to checkmate me here in Vashtar Palace. That is the long and short of it.
He wants us to duke it out in a battle royale? They must be sick in the head if they think we'll play along with this insanity.
I should mention that participation is compulsory, so I would not skip out on this if I were you. That is, if you value your own lives, as well as those of the 280,000 innocents in this city.
That's a nuclear weapon. Just like the one that destroyed Cray. They had another one of those damn things after all. That must be the last of Professor Callahan's incomplete prototypes.
I trust that an explanation of this device's capabilities is unnecessary. This game has a number of rules that govern participation, the evacuation of civilians, and other such matters. Should anyone break the rules, the device will instantly detonate, sending everyone straight to the afterlife, whether that be heaven or Gehenna. Rule violations will be assessed on a case-by-case basis by an impartial surveillance system, which is run by this relic.
The 6th Genesis. We knew it would be involved in some manner.
The device's judgment is absolute. Do not think you can pull the wool over its all-seeing eye. Should you wish to face me in battle, you must eliminate the other teams and conquer the game. It really is that simple. I do hope you will enjoy this carnival that we have dutifully prepared. I know that I will. rings the noon bell. The game's first round will begin exactly 2 hours from now. Each team has been assigned an entrance to the labyrinth. We will send each of you a map with their locations momentarily. Once you arrive, you will need to search for a key card that we hid near your respective entrances. And that about covers our overview. I look forward to seeing who I will fight at the end of these thrilling 3 days.
These must be the rules of the game and the map to the underground. Let's have a look at them right away. The game begins at noon today and ends at 11:59 PM on November 22nd. At exactly midnight, Armada will leave the area and detonate the bomb. None of the participating players may enter or leave Oracion, nor can they call on reinforcements from the outside. Any attempt to leak information on the game to the press or to the people of Oracion will result in immediate detonation. Do not attack Vashtar Palace from the outside, or attempt to infiltrate it by any means other than through the established game area. At the end of each round, a new underground area will be unlocked with a boss assigned to which the last remaining team can enter the palace. This can't be happening. Unfortunately, it is happening. We really are being forced to participate in a battle royale. With the Genesis watching over us, we will have to comply and abide by these rules as well. Right. If it catches us breaking any one of them, the whole city will be destroyed. Our options are limited, with the entirety of Oracion's populace being held hostage. Wait a second. If the bomb detonates early, won't they get caught up in the blast? They'll get caught up in the blast too, won't they? Hey, squirrel. Ready for the battle royale? Nah, these guys can teleport to safety whenever they want. Even if they couldn't, doubt they'll do this any differently. These guys are utterly insane. So this is how they plan to exploit the fruits of Professor Callahan's labor. How utterly abhorrent. Can't say that I'm happy about how they're abusing the Genesis either. There are less than 2 hours until this first round begins. We have little time to waste. What should our next move be, Van? I say we get out in the field right away. We can't afford to just sit on our hands, not with what's at stake here. Eventually, we'll need to make our way over to the entrance and grab our keycard. But first, I think we should walk around the South District. It'll help us get our bearings. And while we're in the area, we can visit the guild branch there too. Sounds like a plan. If these are all the rules, I might have an idea.
Do you have any preferences?
Grab that. And that.
Thanks for coming in.
Use the kitchen. Can I... Oh wait. Before I can do that. Blah, blah, blah. Use kitchen. I need assorted greens. Oh, and there's the guy.
No need to be shy now.
I'll worry about that later. Let's go to the various businesses.
Maybe I'll take the tram.
Take a good look around. I'm proud of all my wares.
Buy that.
It's been a pleasure.
Why not buy some? Don't you need a souvenir? Hello there. See you again.
Welcome.
Customize.
Thanks. Welcome. Thanks.
Purchase
Welcome.
equipment. I don't have the weapons. Alright.
Thanks.
That. Okay.
Let's see.
Doesn't look like there's any good info here. I don't see any 4 SPGs on the board. That's weird. I thought the society was spreading the word that I'm in town. Maybe they'll start rolling in soon. Not like we can deal with them today anyway. The game will begin soon, and we aren't sure how much time we will have in the evening. Got a point there. Guess we'll just have to check back tomorrow. Let's just worry about making it through the first round for the time being. Right, we need to prepare for the game.
Thank you, Van.
Let's go. There's all the braces.
First, I will need a summary of everything that's happening in the surrounding area. We'll also need to touch base with the local police. The CID has ordered them to work with us. Bear in mind, though, they likely haven't been informed of the game, so be careful not to leak anything about it. As for the underground...
Ren.
Oh, hello. I'm glad you all could join us.
Hi, everyone!
So you guys are getting right down to business too, huh?
Jin and Fee.
I knew Almada wasn't going to make things easy for us, but they've turned our expectations on our heads yet again. Been a while, Roaring Lion. I'm happy to see you're still alive and kicking.
Same to you, friend.
You two know each other? Should have expected that. He probably knew my master through his own. That's about the short of it. Just to be clear though, I thought he'd died 3 years ago too. Anyway, Ren's going to be serving as our supervisor while we're here. She's also the liaison between the guild and the other factions in the city. We figured she'd be a perfect fit for the job. I feel much better with her on board. She was a big help during the war 2 years ago. I do feel a little bad though. She has a lot on her plate. I certainly have my work cut out for me. Almada's sadistic scheming isn't making matters any simpler either. But I'll manage. I'm quite proficient in multitasking, so this is well within my capabilities. We're lucky to have you, Ren. You go get him, Tiger. Ah, you got a lot of braces for this op, huh? Even the Deca tomboys here. How's it going, girlie? Not in the mood. Sorry. We're all a little on edge right now. We just lost one of our people today. What? 2 braces were exploring the underground labyrinth and they ran into Almada, who were likely in the midst of preparing for the game. They managed to bring back some valuable intelligence, but at a steep cost. One of them was badly wounded, and the other passed away this morning. That's horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that, you guys.
I just finished getting ready, Jin. Oh.
Elaine.
I had heard you were in the city, but I didn't expect to run into you so soon.
I take it you've been worried about me after what happened yesterday? Well, don't be. I'm fine now. With the stakes as high as they are, I can ill afford to be reckless. Nor can I be too caught up in the past. I hear you there. Yeah, but let bygones be bygones then. Yes, let's. Since you are here, I'm sure you fully intend to dive headlong into the jaws of danger. Normally, I would suggest that you not take your assistants on that journey with you. But seeing as there is no safe haven here, I will only ask that you and your friends be careful. Of course, and you do the same. We should probably get going, you two. Sounds good. Off to the underground then. We'll be counting on you all to handle everything up here. Understood. We won't let you down. Watch your backs out there. I'm gonna get to work too. I may not be able to keep my editors in the loop about all this, but that won't stop me. If Dingo was here, he would do something about this. If you need my help with anything, or if you want to talk, you know where to find me. Thank you. We'll be sure to take you up on that if we need to. Perhaps we could ask if the messages we received from Almada all contain the same information, just in case.
I see.
Bracer Lahad. Bracer Kershine. I may be playing the part of guild supervisor, but if you need any assistance from me, I'm more than happy to help. Although, depending on the request, I may have to do it on the sly. Thank you, Ren. I'm sure we'll take you up on that. Your info network's so vast it's almost scary. If she's offering, we might as well make use of it. I'm offering in part because I owe you, but I also simply like what you do. Feel free to make use of me as you see fit. If you need help, you know where to find me. Naturally, I have my reservations about you being involved in this game, but I'm willing to follow Elaine's lead. Let's put our differences behind us for the time being. I'm on board with that. I'm glad you understand this ain't the time to be engaging in pointless antagonism. Yes, I get it. Ewan wouldn't want me to get wrapped up in a meaningless fight, nor would he want me to cause trouble for Elaine. Is that Ewan the one who, passed away this morning? Yeah, we joined the Bracers around the same time, but he got promoted to B rank a little before I did. Renton and I were always stuck playing catch-up with him, just when I finally managed to narrow the gap. Sorry to hear that, man. One way or another, I have faith that Elaine and Jin will find a way to solve this situation. To ensure that they can focus on the task at hand, I, along with everyone else here, will handle everything on the surface. We're giving it our all, and I expect you'll do no less. Are we clear? Crystal. That was my plan all along. There's Kazan. Hey, what's up? Wasn't expecting to run into you again so soon. And definitely not under these circumstances. Thanks again for your help back in Long Line. No problem. Also, yeah, didn't think I'd bump into you here. This kind of high-stakes gig ain't normally your thing, is it? No, but duty calls. Drusilla heard they needed capable bracers and recommended me. Well, as long as I'm on the surface, we're cool. I haven't taken on requests in a big city like this before, but I'm not going to question the guys at HQ. Just got to trust in them and do the best job I can. Well said. If you want my opinion, I'd say you're more than qualified to handle the biggest of big cities. With skills like yours, you've got nothing to worry about. This is the guy from Longline, so he's Eastern. I think I've heard about this guy. He might be from one of the Northeast tribes. And Xiaoling. Hey there, Spriggan. It's been a while, hasn't it? I've been hearing about all about your exploits since Longport. What's up, girl? Don't what's up, girl me, Aaron. Anyway, we were all called here to deal with Almada, so I figured I'd bump into you all at some point. Everyone here is in this together. We've got your back. And we've got yours. Elaine and Jin may be the ones on the front lines, but you ain't out of the danger. Careful out there. Boom, boom. Can we go to the other... Go to the North District?
Whoops.
Nope. I can't buy food.
Ooh, there's the Opera House. I've always wanted to take a peek inside.
Looks pretty different from the theater back home.
As soon as we accomplish our objective, We can come back and watch one of their performances.
Yeah. Alright,
Whoa! This cathedral is huge!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like it's towering above us.
No shit. Alright. Alright, let's organize the party. Who do we still need to employee of the month? Judith, Katra, and Burgard. Let's grab Judith.
Off we go. Here goes.
This must be it. A key card's waiting for us just on the other side of this door. Ah, this place is, like, right next to where we were staying. Convenient. We received instructions on how to open the door, yes? Yeah, came with the message we got. It's similar to how I opened these kinds of doors back in Edith. I take it this is the Mafia's work too, then. Probably. Either way, we don't know what we're gonna run into down here. So be careful, you guys.
Right.
Right, here goes.
That is one very large door. So I'm guessing this is our way in? Yeah, we'll be doing a lot of fighting on the other side of it. This device must be a keycard scanner. We've got a couple of side paths too. Sense monsters on both of them. This place is big. Actually, judging by how the sound is reverberating in here, I believe this area in particular is quite small. Then it won't take long to explore every nook and cranny. Let's hop to it. This will be a cinch with Master's help. Couldn't ask for a better ally than the head of the Kunlun school. Looking forward to seeing you in action again. And I'm looking forward to seeing how much my pupil has grown. Let's go.
Looks like a chest.
Starting battle. You got a charge attack ready.
Got this in the bag.
Boom.
Initiating skill.
Sucker.
Good.
I need some help, Bearguard.
Boom, boom.
A chance.
Wide open.
Boom.
A chance.
Use a sharp skill.
Wide open.
And there we go.
Nice. That went great.
May you continue to persevere, Van.
Hollow core leveled up.
Oh, I smell treasure.
Alright, what's leveled up? Alright, nothing's maxed out.
Go with physical attacks here. You got a charge attack ready. Enemy down. Initiating attack. Deploy shards.
Bang.
A chance.
Sucker.
Good.
I shall handle this. Ha! That was a decent fight.
Thank you for the help, Bearguard.
I can handle any Zypha modifications you need.
Change the plugin to Take that.
Go with physical attacks here.
Let's get to work.
Now, let's finish the job.
Bang.
Finish him, Van!
Activating skill.
They're starting.
Good.
Nice. That went great.
Nice going, Van.
We got freeze too.
Holy shit, you don't screw around, do you, Gramps?
That's my master for you. He's always been a beast, but he still keeps one-upping himself.
I could say the same for you. I'm not the only one who has honed his craft.
Go with physical attacks here.
Got this in the back.
Bam.
Initiating skill.
Good.
Finish him, Van!
Wide open!
Master, I need your
Engaging skill.
sucker.
Bam.
Go on, Anya!
Activating skill.
Now or never.
A chance.
Gotcha.
Chop. Bam.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van. That looks like a nice chest.
Let's get to work.
You've got a charge attack ready.
Got this in the back.
Boom.
Initiating skill.
I need some help, Fair Guard.
Go on, Anyas!
Activating skill.
Van! Activating skill.
Wide open!
Bam.
Flinched!
Give them your all.
And there we go.
Nice. That went great.
May you continue to
Got the
persevere.
titanium charm.
That looks like a nice chest.
Go with physical attacks here.
I'm on it. No mercy for you.
Dang it. Alright, Vandalized Raid, finish the fight.
Limiter unlocked.
Just don't give him a chance.
Nice. That went great.
Nice going, Van.
Hellfire verse. Okay, before we explore this area, we can go and unlock a orbit slot.
Bet we can rest there.
Oh, well, I'm here. Grab the platinum coin. Okay, close to the Master's Beret and the Grand Rose Bouquet.
Time to flex my cooking muscles. Ah, there's nothing better than this.
Trade. Takes 10. Custom. Let's go, Judith. Nope. Oh, wait. Oh my. Watch out, everyone. That one means business. I believe its placement here, a dead end, is deliberate. I'm inclined to believe we have to defeat it to proceed with the game. Yeah, that's probably how we get our right to participate. Let's cut it down to size.
I shall handle this.
Alright.
Focus unleashed.
Show me Celestial Imp.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Let's do it again.
Engaging skills. Boost gauge upgraded.
Now or never.
Your turn, Judith.
Initiating skill.
Yeah. Arc of El Dorado.
Go on, yes.
Oh shit. Just summon the power of heaven.
Skill.
Payback time. Got your number.
You'll be sorry.
Sucker. They're stunned.
Finish him, Van.
Brace yourself.
Boom.
Here goes.
Boom.
Activating skill.
Gotcha. Not while I'm here.
Engaging skill.
Boom. And there we go. Easy fight. Done and done. Oh, look what it dropped. That's got to be our key card. Perfect. We can use it to open the door then. It looks like a standard issue security card, but it has a fairly modern design. Fascinating. Look, the Genesis is reacting to it.
Keycard acquired. You have been registered as Team Arkwright Solutions.
Wait, what? I think maybe we were the ones who picked it up. The hell? I don't see any cameras around. They hidden or something? I don't think so. I'm thinking this is just part of the Genesis's surveillance system. I'm of the same mind. In this case, I believe it's confirming that we obtained our keycard. A plausible hypothesis. We already know that system is designed to be the keeper of the rules, but I didn't realize it could monitor us so closely. Yeah. With the thing following our every move, the bomb could go off the second a rule is broken. Hey, don't get all doom and gloom on me, you guys. As long as we play by the book, we'll be fine. Though I bet we can find a few loopholes here and there too. Don't forget, our boss man's a loophole-finding master. Good point. Hey, that feels more like a diss than a compliment. Still, you're not wrong. And I'm idea generating as we speak. Can't rack my brain too much over it too much though. If we sit on our asses, we'll be having a date with the goddess tonight. We'll come up with something though. We'll find a way to outwit them. Yeah, I'm sure we will. Either way, we've got the card now, but we can't use it just yet. We may as well head back above ground for now.
Got that one deep.
So, it's almost time for the big event. Okay, We've already taken a cursory look around this district. Wish we could do the same for the others, but we don't have time. Indeed, the first round will be starting very soon. At least we were able to exchange info at the guild. We got our keycard too. Maybe we can take a quick breather while we wait for... Sorry, but we can't. There's something we gotta do before we head into the game. Well, what's that? Based on the size of the arena and the teams we're going to be up against, our chances of winning and taking home the gold are slim to none. Normally I'd call you pessimistic wuss for saying that, but you've got a point. We're up against Hayway, top-ranked Jaegers, and even our batshit clones. Our group is rather small in comparison to much of our competition. And though a few groups are lacking in numbers, they make up for it with their tactical support. That's definitely true of Abi and my brother. But we can't just throw in the towel. Yeah, and we won't. We just got a hole in the manpower department, and there's only one way to fill it. Recruit more people. Wait, are you suggesting... You wish to form an alliance with another team, I take it? Exactly. And it'll be a completely equal partnership, of course. The other teams have all got their goals and agendas, as well as the resources to see them through. Normally, they'd never form a partnership with anyone. But we've got the benefit of not being beholden to anyone. We're flexible like that. But wouldn't doing this break one of the rules? Number 2. None of the participating players may enter or leave Oracion. Nor can they call on reinforcements from the outside. Will joining forces with another team classify as calling on reinforcements? I don't think so. The rule specifically prohibits calling on them from the outside. It doesn't say anything about doing so from inside the city. Technicality saves the day. Probably violates the spirit of the rule, but who cares? It's their own damn fault for not being more clear. But who are we going to turn to? And how are we going to find them? The guild is one option. We know where they are located, and they would very likely agree to your proposal. True. But there might be other good candidates too, even if they come with more risk. We've just got to make sure it's a team that fits with our way of doing things. As for finding out where the other teams are, there's a friend of ours here in the city who might be able to lend a hand there. Oh, Ren. Great idea. If anyone could help us with that, it'd be her. Then let's hurry on over to the guild.
We'll just have a quick break, that's all.
Alright. So who should I go through? Who should I go for on this playthrough?
I see.
Just in case I don't like my choice, the second one here. Yay! Hello there. You look like you have something on your mind. We have something we want to discuss with you. That's quite the clever little scheme you've devised. Leave it to Van to find it and to exploit the smallest of loopholes within the rules. So, think you can help us out? Of course. Who do you think you're talking to? We already know the names of all the teams, their bases of operations within the city, and where their respective entrances are located. How? You haven't even been here an hour. I'm sure glad she's on our side. Of course, I can't spill all the tea, but I can at least let slip the current locations of the teams. If you wish to have a successful alliance, I suggest you ally with a group that aligns with your principles. Do you have a particular team in mind? I think the only teams that I'd consider allying with us are... Who should I pick? Um. Who should I choose? Hmm. I could roll a die. Hmm. There's so many interesting options. Ikaruga is a cool option. But I could always fight alongside Yin if I went with Hayway. Although the sheer shenanigans of joining up with Ouroboros, Van and Walter just hanging out, the hilarity that would ensue. But the Bracer Guild is a safe option. So tough. So much toughness. This is annoying. So many, because all four options are still great choices. Yeah, I'm gonna roll a die. Where are you guys? There you are. Come on, get out of there. Let's see, and the number is, if it's 1 or 2, it's Braces, 3 or 4, Hayway, 5 or 6, Ikaruga, 7 or 8, Ouroboros. And I rolled a 3. So do we want to fight alongside Risha? Probably. Have you done any of the other routes, Squirrel? So many choices. I don't know who to pick. Who to pick? Who to pick? Can always go. Could always press think some more. Got so many good choices. But do I want to do Hayway? Hayway. I mean, I've got a backup save anyway, so if I don't like the Hayway path, I can always load it and go with a different route. Sao and Yin are here on behalf of Hayway. It'd be hard to win them over, but Heyway is a huge syndicate with connections on both sides of the war. Might be worth trying to score an agreement with them. Negotiate with them. Yeah, we're gonna try our luck with... We're going Heyway.
Oh, now who do we have here?
Didn't realize you were gonna be here, Yin.
We meet again, albeit in more dire circumstances this time.
It's her. Well, call me surprised. Didn't think you had the balls to come down here yourself, Cao. I thought you were the type to watch the chaos from afar while sipping tea and scheming shit. You're gonna get those feeble hands all dirty. I'm surprised to see so few among your rank. I left the rest of my men behind. They've been placed on alert and I tasked them with serving as liaisons. Not to mention, they would have certainly held Yin back. I'm not about to question your methods. You probably got an ace or 10 up your sleeve anyway. We're pressed for time, so I'll cut to the chase. I presume you're here to request our assistance. I will take that reaction as a yes. Cannot think of any other reason why you would seek us out. Not after taking the game's rules into account. You spotted the loophole too? Your mind is as sharp as they say. Your reputation precedes you, White Orchid Dragon. Still, you're a little off the mark. We ain't here to grovel at your feet and beg for help. We want to form an equal partnership. We've already had a lot of run-ins with Elmada, more than I'd like to admit it, actually. But that also means we know some juicy details about him. Want me to spill the beans? Then let's form an alliance. Not a bad deal, huh? Very interesting. We aren't here to stand in your way. We understand it simply isn't our place to interfere with the power balance in the criminal underworld. Still, this will be a mutually beneficial arrangement for all of us. I implore you, lend us your strength so we may bring this monstrous game to an end. I believe I understand your position now. Strength in numbers, as they say. Even so, I'm going to need further convincing before we decide to take you up on your offer. What more convincing do you need? We must assess whether your aid will be a boon or a hindrance. So I believe a little combat test is in order. Heyway. Would you not agree, Yin? I would. I don't consider myself as a part of Heyway, but I am well accustomed to fighting alongside them. Bringing you into the fold could disrupt that synergy, so I need reassurance that your strength will make up for that. Well, if that's how it's gotta be, that's how it's gotta be. So we will be facing the legendary Xiongxue then. Excellent. I could hardly think of a more worthy opponent. I am honored you of all people would say that. Unfortunately, I must request that you serve as a referee. It would not be a fair assessment otherwise. Yin and I shall serve as your opponents. The older gentlemen aside, you may all participate in this bet. Nah, we don't need that many. It's a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance, Judith Lancer. I'm something of a fan myself. Golden Blood is undisputedly my movie of the year. Thanks. Anyway.
Good to see you again. Been a while, hasn't it?
That it has. You've been doing quite well for yourself while I've been away.
Wait, hold up. Hold the phone. You two know each other? For real? You like friends or something?
Although we're not just friends. We're rivals. And we've been that way since the day we met. That was 8 years ago now? We had only just taken up the mantle from our predecessors at that point.
Risha and Grimcat Law.
Sometimes our jobs put us in conflict with one another, but we got to team up every now and then. We may have been rivals, but we were comrades too.
never would have guessed.
The memories are coming back to me. We spent many hours discussing the weight of what we had inherited. Before I knew it, though, you had found your place amongst the stars. You were thriving in a world unbeknownst to me. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I was truly happy for you. But I was a little sad as well. I felt left behind.
So you left for Crossbell and followed that other path because of me?
Not at all. The path I chose was entirely my own. Having said that, it's possible I was subconsciously influenced by you on some level. You're like the brightest star in the sky. I'm just a moon. I can't shine like you, or her, but I came to know the joy of the stage, as well as being at the center of it. The life of theater has captivated me ever since. Just like how the life of cinema has done the same for you.
You know, I'm almost jealous. When I was struggling to find my way, you lent me an ear and your wisdom. Nah, you never needed my help, though. You found the path you wanted to follow all on your own.
Well, well, well. You see, my theory proved to be true.
You wanted a demonstration of my skills, correct? Perhaps we could make this a competition then, for old time's sake. I'm curious to see which of us has grown more these past 4 years.
As am I. Let's do this.
It's like we're watching the climax of a movie Judith's starring in. The fires of their rivalry have been set ablaze.
I think I'll add my own fuel to the fire. So, I've got a score to settle, and I'm not gonna be satisfied until I beat the ever-loving shit out of you.
Are you serious, Aaron? So you're gonna take him up on his offer?
Very well. I suppose I already had the pleasure of sparring with you recently, Van. I hold your potential in high regard, little conqueror. Let's see if you manage to break out of your shell. Show me that my confidence in you is not misplaced.
I'll do more than that, you four-eyed bastard!
Perhaps you should be the one to serve as referee this time. Sure thing. Oh, this is gonna be a tough fight. Ready? Begin.
No mercy for you!
I won't hold anything back, Judith.
Let's put the Gekka style to the test.
Good.
Don't screw with me!
Activating skill.
Let's try and get rid of Yin.
Keep up, Lancer!
Initiating skill.
Too slow!
Shall we dance?
Dang it.
Grant me strength. Flint talisman!
Ah, shit.
Take him out!
There!
Heal up. Ah, crap. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, eventually I'll get a turn.
There!
Thanks!
Farewell.
What a way to go.
There goes Aaron.
You'll be sorry!
Let's back up.
Come at me.
Come on.
skill. Boost gauge expanded.
Sealed blade.
That speed is stupid.
That all you got?
Energy output maximum.
Come at me.
I'll take that.
Good.
Ebon blade. No!
Like petals in
Ah,
wind,
shit.
This world is transient. Parasolini pirouette.
Damn it. Don't mess with me.
Ah.
Way to go.
Let's retry.
I won't hold anything back, Judith.
Let's put the Gekka style to the test.
Sealed blade.
I'll mow you down.
You'll be sorry for that.
Are you certain about that?
There. Keep up, Lancer.
Are you certain about that?
Good.
Farewell.
You'll be sorry for that. There.
Thanks.
Drop that on her.
You'll be sorry.
Initiating skill.
Flames of passion. Convert.
Crimson blade.
Damn it.
Don't mess with me.
There. Here goes.
Activating
Out
skill.
with the bang.
Boom.
Here goes.
Activating.
Boom.
You got me.
Oh, thank God.
I commend you.
Oh.
Interesting. Very interesting. The time you have spent under Van has clearly done wonders in drawing out your latent potential.
I've been seeing a hell of a lot of combat, that's for sure. You barely broke a sweat through that whole thing, though. Looks like I've got a ways to go.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. You may catch up to me sooner than you realize. But I have no intention of letting you surpass me. Should you pursue that goal, you will quickly find yourself to be out of your depth.
You sure are something. If I didn't have my little power boost, I doubt I would have beaten you. Was that really your best, though? If I didn't know any better, I think you were holding back on me.
I don't think that's true at all.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would say you passed our test with flying colors. It's clear to us that you're incredibly strong. I hope my performance didn't leave you disappointed.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Aw.
If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give you an 11. You were that amazing. I am so jealous of that woman. She has you all to herself. And thanks to her, you've grown to be a shining star. She must be really special.
That's one quality the two of you share. You have more in common with her than you might realize. Though there's someone else from Crossbell who changed my life. Someone who is also very special.
What? Do you mean you found your special someone?
That isn't quite what I meant. Oh, and speaking of good friends, I hear you've gotten quite close with another actress.
Oh no, I am not letting you weasel your way out of this one.
That was certainly enlightening. Never expected Judith would be so close with one of Arkansas's best and brightest. Well, I shouldn't eavesdrop anymore. It's rude to pry into someone else's personal life. True. Still, I'm glad this whole thing had a happy ending. Now that that's settled, we good to seal the deal?
Yes. Your team will have Heiyue's full support. Should any fundamental disagreements arise, we shall settle them then and there.
Works for me. I can't drop my guard around this guy for even a second. Better keep a very close eye on him. Sao and Yin will join you in the underground labyrinth expeditions. They will not accompany you around town. After the alliance was formed, all that was left to do was wait for the game to begin. Both groups passed the time by exchanging information until the appointed hour finally arrived. I'm going to turn up the music a little bit. It's a little quiet on my end. (1:59 p.m.) It's almost time. 2 p.m.
The upper zone is now accessible to Team Arkwright Solutions.
Looks like the door has been activated. Now we just need to use our keycard. It didn't say anything about our alliance. I won't lie, I was a little anxious about that. I thought we'd be okay in the end, but I was nervous too. Looks like it's treating us as one team. We appear to have been folded into Team Arkwright Solutions. Well, this is it, y'all. Let's get moving. Okay, this labyrinth is way bigger than I expected. For real, and this is just the upper floor. I surmise this place was once an underground waterway, likely constructed during the Dark and Middle Ages. Might have been used as an escape route from the palace back then. Yeah, probably.
All of the players have now entered through their designated doors. Very good.
Dante's. He's using a projection. Indeed, and a shard-based one by the looks of it.
I just confirmed that all participating parties have completed the game's registration process. I would like to extend a warm welcome to each and every team here. All 19 of you.
That's a higher number than I expected. Could be a little inflated. It's possible the Jaeger's Corps split themselves into multiple groups.
You are standing in an underground facility that was constructed by the former royal family and tweaked by us for the purpose of this game. Before the slaughtering can begin, however, there are a few additional rules we must explain. Care to do the honors, Melchior?
Ooh, with pleasure. Finally, my time to shine has arrived.
Welcome to our little game, players. I am positively teeming with anticipation to get this glorious bloodbath underway. But first, there are a few important details you ought to know. Take a gander at the keycard in your possession. That very card serves as unequivocal proof of your right to partake in our humble little game. We distributed one card to each team. Key to victory is to steal the other team's cards, and bring a set number of them to the doors at the end of each zone. After that, you will come face to face with the zone's boss. You must defeat them to advance. So if you honestly believed you could finish the game without spilling a single drop of blood, then I'm happy to disappoint. When a team inevitably loses, they must hand over all their keycards to the winner and take a bow. They cannot advance, nor can they interfere with the remaining players inside the game area. Oh, and don't even think about fleeing the city. Heavens no. You will all tremble in fear until the very last day of the game. Also, while I cannot force you to kill each other, I will cry if you don't. So for my sake, don't show any mercy. I should probably mention the bonus feature we threw in to add a touch of thrill and suspense. We placed nuclear bombs in each of the underground zones. They aren't as potent as our palace bomb, but they are at least strong as a shot from a railway gun. If you even let one of them go off, a few thousand people will soon be knocking on Eidios's door. The bombs are hidden, so you'll have to defeat the zone boss to disable their activation switch. There's a time limit in play, so no dilly-dallying. If you focus solely on disabling the palace bomb, you may find that Oresion will be short of a few districts at the end of the game. Now, I know that was a lot for your tiny little brains to process, but I do hope you at least got the gist of it. We'll be keeping a watchful eye on all of you. Can't have you breaking any rules now, can we? So try to be on your best behavior.
Alrighty then. Now that the ground rules have been laid bare, we can finally start the murdering. For round 1, you will need 3 key cards to proceed to the next zone. The first bomb will go off in exactly 3 hours. We spared no expense in preparing this carnival of carnage, so put on a good show. I want to see piles of mutilated corpses.
That bastard sure loves the sound of his own voice. The situation's gone bad from worse to shit. That's putting it mildly. Cannot fathom how they acquired so many explosives. If they really are as powerful as a railway gun, then we're in a lot of trouble. Imagine Melchior devised that part of the plan, and unfortunately we would need more than 3 hours to find them on our own. I doubt we can tip the police either. We'd run the risk of the public finding out about this game. They planned it down to the smallest detail. Makes me sick. I don't disagree, but we should focus our energy on the task at hand. Namely, defeating the bosses of each zone. You're right, Master. We shouldn't overthink this. Now that I think about it, our group size isn't exactly conducive to efficient battle coordination. Time is also a luxury we do not have. Agreed. Then for efficiency's sake, I will act on my own. You need not give me any orders. Fine by me. There's no telling what's waiting for us in here, so keep your eyes and ears open, everyone. Yeah. Different characters will become your allies. Certain characters can be controlled in both field and command battles, whereas others cannot be controlled on the field and will act on their own command in command battles. Hehe, I got Yin. Okay. Let's go this way first.
Starting battle. You've got a charge attack ready. Enemy initiating attack to deploy shards. Initiating skill.
There we go.
Boom.
Finish him, Van.
Your
Activating skill.
Blade. Master Yin, if you would.
Add some more.
Please.
Activating skill.
Judith. There we go.
Boom.
We can win.
Activating skill.
Sucker. A chance.
Good.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
And we can't change hers.
Nice. That went great.
I knew I could count on you, Van.
Indigo ring.
Fighters
Hello,
like you are a
Core.
rare
Level
breed.
up.
Glad to have you on our team.
Oh, Maya leveled up. Oh, what's chaos? Lots of damage. I'll keep that as law, because law has the HP regen.
The feeling is mutual.
Now, let us focus on the path ahead. This game has only just begun.
Go with physical attacks here.
Let's get to work.
Got a charge attack ready. Initiating attack.
Boom. We've got an E-material.
I'm not a star for nothing. You sure showed them, Judith.
Alright, what's here? What was that?
Welcome to the party.
It's this dish.
Behind us.
What? Gah. It's him. That's the guy we saw in Longline.
Damn. It ain't every day I run into someone who could take one of my attacks head on. You're the real deal, aren't you, Roaring Lion?
I cast that name aside long ago. So the Gardens intend to aid Almada to the last, I see.
Yep. Gotta honor the contract we made with Dantes and all.
You must be one of the Garden's overseers then. Ariok the Eradicator, wasn't it? You this zone's boss?
Good thing this ain't a quiz show, because you'd be wrong. You could think of me as this game's ref. I'm here to carry out the observational system's will. That way, when it finds a couple of cheaters like you, I can deliver a little dose of punishment. I'll give you some credit, though. The possibility of teams joining up never crossed our minds.
Shit, this isn't good. An alliance must be regarded as a violation of the rules. Oh no.
Nah, you're good. If it was, the nuclear device would have blown you sky high by now. If anything, I like the way you think. Takes one hell of a creative mind to find a loophole in our rules. You're really towing the line here, though. That's why you got a penalty on your hands. And I'm here to deliver it. Good luck. Try not to die on me, you hear?
Ugh, don't smile like that when you're talking about murder. It's creepy. Oh, here he comes. Ah, I forgot to do the sound. We will not be defeated.
Time for you to focus.
Let's get to hunting already.
Alright.
Going all in.
Let's open with Vandalize Raid.
Now we're never unlocked.
Have some more.
Good.
You know what to do, Anya?
Let's
Activating
do
drive.
that. Crafts.
We have the upper hand.
I think I found a bug.
Going all in.
A small little issue.
Activating skill. Farewell.
You have my attention.
A chance.
Here goes.
I'm gonna do this.
Engage limit
shield.
Good Lana through.
Payback time. Get down. Great.
Boom.
Your turn, Judith.
Initiating skill.
There.
Your roll, I need your help.
On blade.
Issuing.
We can win.
Alright, I'm gonna drop one of these down.
Boost gauge limit raised.
Sucker. This is it.
Crap.
My move now.
Keep it up. It's working.
Pressure him and move in.
Activating skill.
Roll out, Yin.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Yeah, we keep going.
Very well.
Now or never.
Let's do this.
No, you don't.
A chance. This'll hurt.
Activating
Vandalize raid.
boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Now the heal.
Boost gauge limit raised. Activating skill.
Like pedal.
Boom.
Moving in.
Activating skill.
Two of these. Ah, should have watched it.
We have the upper hand.
You're not getting away.
Boom.
Chances
Activating
allow me
skill.
to suggest a proposal.
You have been flinched. All right, Fangs and Rock. Let's get one. Payback time.
I have to do something. I've got.
Got the heals.
Activating skill. Yeah.
A chance.
Give him your all. Yeah. No, you don't.
Got a Gia disaster.
Payback time. A chance. Brace it.
Boom.
We can win.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Now or never.
Initiating skill.
Chances like this don't come often.
Activating skill.
Uncheat. Line of flame.
This is it.
Tartarus Rage comes up again.
I won't lose. Hit them
Oh,
with our full might.
don't have any heals. But can.
Activating skill.
Shield
Moving
up.
in.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
And we keep digging our way at these guys.
Very well.
Activating skill.
Shambon blade.
No. You'll pay for that. Time for the main. Get down.
Bang.
Here goes. Brace it.
Bang.
All you on, yes.
Activating drive.
Initiating skill.
There.
We can win.
Sucker! Like hell you are! My move now.
Boom.
Activating skill.
Bam.
Activating skill.
Sucker!
We can win. Activating skill.
Have some more.
Come on.
All right, thanks.
Ah, shit.
Let's get one.
This is gonna kill somebody. Oh.
Misread you.
Shit. Alright.
More.
There. Here goes. It'll be over.
I got lucky. I am so glad I did what I did.
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Arc ride.
Can't complain.
That's how it goes.
Oh, got super lucky there.
I can do even better.
Not bad. You guys have got some fire in you, that's for sure. Holy smokes, his wounds just closed up. This guy's a monster. You think his halberd and armor are artifacts? Very likely. They could be granting him unlimited regenerative power. How is that fair? And you called us cheaters. This might actually pose a challenge for me. Nope, we're done for now. The monitoring system isn't compelling me to act anymore. Which means the punishment you deserve has been doled out. So that's how that works. Power granted to him must only be reserved for punishing those who break the rules. The amount of punishment imposed must be relative to the infraction committed. Here's the takeaway. Don't break the rules. Also, if I catch you slacking in a fight, I'll light a fire under your asses. Oh, and don't you dare die on me before this is over. I'm happy you're taking part in this, by the way. You said you're an actress, right? One of these days, I ought to go out and see one of those movie things. Excuse me? Are you implying you've never seen a movie before? Oh, good. That is ridiculous. Do yourself a favor and go to the theater right now. You're better off ditching this stupid game anyway. Judith? Is this really so pressing of an issue? I'll think about it. Good riddance. I don't really care about him not seeing a movie before. But if he goes to watch one right now, I wouldn't complain. And if he doesn't, I will drag his sorry butt to a theater seat myself. He has a lot of catching up to do. Well, if he were to do so, that would be one less powerful foe to worry about. Thanks for backing us up, you guys. If not for you, I doubt we would have stood a chance. I am honored to have been of service. Mate, we wouldn't have had to fight him if we'd never made this alliance in the first place. But it did help us learn about the penalty system. Makes me think this might not be the only loophole. And now we know that exposing said loopholes won't immediately trigger the nuclear weapon. The same can't be said for flagrant violations, though. In any event, this was likely intended as a warning, to stay away from the grey areas of the game. If I were to speculate, I'd say the final judgment call on penalties will be made by the device overseeing the game rather than Almada itself. That seems probable. We should keep that possibility in mind moving forward. Right. Anyway, we may have started off on the wrong foot, but at least we got some useful info out of the deal. Let's keep moving. Right, we have no time to waste. Now we keep going.
Huh, looks like a chest.
Testing, testing. This thing on? Can everyone hear me?
Oh, great. It's that
My
psychopath.
name is Viola. I'm the boss of the Upper Zone, which you're all currently in. I'm here to inform you that 2 teams are out of the running.
Team Zahat has been eliminated. Team Delore has been eliminated.
What? Already? Team Zahat? Oh, the Scorpions of Zahat. That's a Jaeger Corps that operates in the Central East. And Team Delore must be referring to the Delore family.
Both teams were certainly formidable, but they quickly ran into foes above their level. Quite unlucky. Oh well, so it goes. You'll be notified like this every time a team is eliminated. Better pick up the pace, my precious little players. Clock's ticking.
Didn't take long for this to turn into a free-for-all. We can't afford to let down our guard. And we can't afford to let our guard down for even a moment. No telling when we'll run into another team. Try to be careful, but remember, this is still a race against time. Right, we'll keep that in mind.
Starting battle. You've got a charge attack ready.
Well,
Enemy initiating attack to deploy shards.
boom, 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 boom.
Initiating skill.
Have some more.
A chance! We're down!
There.
Oh, good.
Activating skill.
We've got one hell of a lineup.
Ebon Blade. No! A chance!
Have some more. Now or never.
Initiating skill.
Sucker!
Keep it moving.
Activating skill.
A chance!
Alright.
Let's go. Nice. That went great.
I knew I could count on you,
We've got
Van.
mine 3.
Initiating maintenance.
So I could, theoretically, if I got strong enough quartz, like that. Chance of a medium penalty with delaying follow-up shard attack when using attack arts.
That's a single element slot.
And we don't have anything that mixes earth and, well, water and wind. But I might have a stronger 4. No. Okay, not ready for that.
This labyrinth is rather large, isn't it?
Yes, alarmingly so.
And all the other teams are blasting through it at the same time as us?
Initiating skill.
There we go.
I'm not a star for nothing.
You sure showed them, Judith.
And all the other
Okay. What did I want to do? Alright.
That was delish.
Feed that.
Oh, I can't take another bite. That was delish.
Go with physical attacks here.
There.
Starting battle.
Eat this. There.
You've got a charge attack ready. Initiating attack.
Boom. And we'll just do a Vandalize raid. Just finish up that fight.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
I knew I could count on you. Man.
Alright, next chest is right down there.
This looks like a stopping point.
Heal up.
Got that one deep.
And open. Open that slot.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Now, what do I want to? Wind and Mirage.
New shard skill learned.
Need a level 6 wood quartz. Like that. And
That's a single element slot.
getting paid 2 is a 4. I've got nothing else there. Okay, we can afford to do impede 3. So
Switching to maintenance mode. That's a single element slot.
if I do that,
That's a single element slot.
now I just need swap that for who's got strike 3? Katra.
New shard skill learned.
Now we've got Mighty Thievery. So she'll be able to steal. And Katra. Who are we facing?
Hey, guys. Didn't take long for us to bump into each other, huh?
Here we go. So our first opponents are the guild's elites. Great. Lady Luck ain't smiling on us today.
It hasn't even been 3 hours since we last met, and now there's even more of you.
It's good to see you again.
Now then, how do we want to handle this? If we defeat you, we will have 3 keycards in our possession.
Ah, you took out one of the teams that just got eliminated, huh? Yeah, we beat the Delore family pretty soundly. We've had our run-ins with them in the past, but it's been a while since we last traded blows. It was a short-lived reunion, though. Their numbers have been dwindling ever since Almada entered the scene. We handed them over to our co-workers. They are delivering them to the police as we speak. However, they will not disclose the nature of the arrest. Can't let the public learn about the game. Learn about this game. Makes sense. So the guild sent its very best down here while having backup above ground for arrests. Anyway, there aren't any rules that say you have to fight another team if you encounter them. We got some leeway until the first time limit too. Yeah, there's no reason for us to duke it. I wasn't finished. Unfortunately for you, we're taking you out of the game. Right here, right now. We are? You have two reasons. First, you're putting the lives of civilians in jeopardy by dragging them into this. Right, you have the Bracer Code to follow. Now, I'll be the first to admit that you all look like you can handle yourselves in a fight. But that leaves reason number two. You've chosen to ally with Hayway. Can't say I approve of you working with the White Orchid Dragon. Oh dear. Didn't you once say there was room for negotiations between us? Whatever happened to that? Yeah, I did say that, but that doesn't apply to this situation. I'm not about to stand aside and let you be corrupted by them. Jin. No one's corrupting anyone. We're the same people we always were, and always will be.
Sounds like an empty platitude, my friend. You'll have to back your words up. And what better way to prove your point than by beating us in battle? Show me your indomitable spirit with your fists.
Well, I tried. Guess we're doing this the hard way.
Something tells me that if I went with Ouroboros, this would be hilarious.
I'm sure the adults can handle themselves, but the kids are more susceptible to suggestion. I trust Risha, but I can't say the same for Sao. Suspicious might as well be his middle name.
Oh my. What did I do to deserve these unflattering accusations?
Do you even have to ask?
If we're doing this, then I'm going all out. Fair warning. Your group has the advantage in numbers. So if you lose to us here, then chances are you would have never made it to the end. Hope you're ready, Van.
Always. Let's do this thing!
Let's go.
Deploying shards. Think you can break me? Think again.
I'll show you no mercy. Nobody's as fast as me. Full boost.
Time for the main event!
Cool.
Here goes.
Full boost. Go all out.
And let's try and get rid of Jin first.
Initiate it. Boost gauge expanded. Initiate.
Boom.
Boost gauge expanded.
Alright, you stay in the far corner.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Activating skill.
Have some more. Engaging shield. This is it. Kaleido.
Payback time!
That's fine.
Like hell you are!
And we beat up Fee and Jin.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Full boost. Go all out.
Race it. Get down.
Boom.
Roll out, Yin.
Unlocked.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Beginning mission. Go.
Oh, she opens.
2, 3. Lift off.
Payback time.
A chance. I've got this.
Great circle of light.
And then we get the heals.
Boost gauge limit raised.
And bam, bam,
Payback time.
boom.
Activating skill.
Sucker. A chance.
Ooh, yay.
Brace yourself. Get down.
This could get tough.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
My move now. Brace it.
Boom.
Zeta activate.
Alright, she's gonna do that.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Placing shield.
Do that.
Heralding fist. Payback time.
You'll be sorry.
Energy output maximum.
Alright, let's
Let my guard down.
get rid of Fee.
No, you don't.
Wings, guide me.
Ah, shit.
Knight of
Payback time.
I'll take you on. I've got.
Got the heals.
I won't lose.
Rick,
Boom.
your call, Sal. You got
Activating
this.
skill.
Seal's blade.
Boom.
Activating shield.
Payback time.
Placing
Good.
shield.
I'll be quick.
Long ring.
Payback time.
Boom.
Prepare yourself. Gotcha. Moving in.
Activating skill.
Like petals in the wind. This world is transient. Parasolini pirouette.
Chance.
Activating skill.
It's done. Your turn, Judith.
Oh, good.
Initiating skill.
A chance. Break.
Drop this on them.
Placing shield.
Payback time.
Chances like this don't come often.
Let's try
Activating
that again.
drive.
Full boost. Go all out. Activating skill. That won't work.
Here we go. Heralding fist. Payback time.
Good.
Engaging shield. This is it. Kaleido.
Payback time.
And then boom.
Moving in.
And activating skill.
Sucker. My move then. Rick,
Boom.
your turn, Judith.
Keep it going.
That won't work.
And he's gonna do his move.
I'll take you on. Activating drive.
Do that.
Roll out, Yin.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Now we keep going.
Behold the fists of the immovable.
This is gonna hurt.
Payback time.
Pathetic.
Activating skill.
Good.
Well, this sucks. Rick. I knew you were tough. Well, this sucks.
Chances like this. Seal's blade.
And boom.
A chance. There.
Get Judith back up.
I can handle this. Boom.
Jabberwock on.
Like hell you are.
Punch her.
Like hell you are.
He gets another turn.
Payback time.
You'll be sorry.
I can handle this.
Activating skill.
Have some more. A chance. Brace yourself.
Boom.
Here goes.
Boom. And there we go.
I messed up.
I won't stop here. A warrior's training.
Holiardes 3. And 2 more Holocaust leveled up. Done. We lost this one. Despite the odds, they put up a good fight. Indeed. Though I expected as much from the elites of the Calvardian Guild. We're quite lucky we have such reliable companions. 2 of us may have been overwhelmed had we faced them alone. I can't deny that. All 3 are exceptionally strong. Oh, that sucked. I thought we'd put up more of a fight, but you guys are tough as nails. That, and we were badly outnumbered. Feels like we never had a chance to begin with. Hey, you were the ones who picked the fight with us. Should have known what you were signing up for. Although, that grizzly bear still looks like he could go another round or 2. Soon goes through a lane. Well, the silver lining in all this is that we won't have to worry about the surface. They can take care of things up there.
Actually, this works out perfectly for me.
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, yes. Congratulations. Victory is yours.
And so are these cards.
2 key cards.
Team Bracer has been eliminated.
Score. Can't believe we managed to nab 2 of these at once.
You all have thoroughly convinced me that you won't be swayed by those dubious forces, and that these cards are in safe hands. I trust you.
We'll make sure that trust isn't misplaced. You sure it's okay for the guild to be pulling out this early, though?
The lives of 280,000 people hang in the balance. This isn't the time to be worrying about saving face. Besides, we won't be sitting idly by. We'll be holding down the fort outside.
If you take down any major baddies, call us up. We'll come back down and take them to the station. The rules only specified that we can't interfere with the remaining players. Catch my drift?
I suppose you're right. We can't help you directly, but we have other means of backing you up.
Wow, you guys sure are reliable. And crafty too. You had a contingency plan all along. Thank you for your support. We're counting on you.
And we'll be counting on you as well. To win this thing in our stead and bring some villains to justice. Can you do that for us?
Sure thing, big guy.
Whew. Okay, that's 3 key cards in the bag.
Great! That means we can unlock the door to the boss.
I wouldn't get too excited. We still need to beat them, and we have to do it quickly.
I felt that one deep.
Yay. Got 5 hollow cores next. I'm still missing 2 drivers. Right. Who do we want to max out?
Activating maintenance mode.
Hollow Core A now online.
Yeah, keep going. Right, nothing down here.
Go with physical attacks here. You've got a charge attack ready.
Boom.
Crimson Blade. They're down. Master Yin, if you would.
A chance!
Boom, boom.
Oh, looks like a chest.
What'd you expect?
You got a charge attack ready.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And swing, swing. Chop, chop.
Nice. Moving on up. Oh, looks like a chest.
Another 700 Sepith.
Careful! I sense an incredible aura.
You got a charge attack ready.
Good.
Keep calm and get the job done.
Come on.
Initiating attack.
Got it. Ariok's surprise attack.
Don't mind if I barge in.
Ariok will periodically interrupt fights in underground labyrinths to wreak havoc. Just dish out some damage and he will retreat. Fleeing is also an option.
Your turn, Judith.
Okay. Fuck you, Ariok.
Like hell you are. In my sight. Payback time.
A chance!
Activating trial.
And
Master Yin, if you would.
Activating skill.
Sucker. A chance.
Activating
Break.
boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Payback time.
bang,
Bring it on.
bang.
See you around.
Boost gauge limiter.
Nice. That went
And
great.
we
You're
beat
a
him.
true professional, Van.
Go up. So there's always a chance I'll get ambushed.
I'll tangle with you.
You got a charge attack ready.
Dang it.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Please.
Activating skill.
Good.
They're down. We can win.
Energy output max. Activating skill.
Sucker.
And there it goes.
I won't lose. There. Yeah.
Sucker. They're stunned.
And it's stunned.
Your move.
Ebon blade. No.
Oh, I can't take another bite.
You eat that. And then
I
we
didn't
keep
even break a
going.
sweat.
Had to be the star of the show, eh, Judith?
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you? How's this? There. I'm on it.
You got a charge attack ready. Go with physical attacks here.
And there we go.
That's that. Time to gather some data.
Watch out. That enemy looks strong.
Wait for the right time and strike.
Ah, dang it. Boom.
All you on, yes.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Boom.
We can win.
Escape.
Activating skill.
And Sepith up. Got it.
That all you've got?
Initiating skill.
Finish him, Van!
You're fighting me.
Vandalize raid.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Chances like this, Crimson Blade.
And boom, 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 boom.
Your
Get
assistance,
attacked.
please.
That all you've got? Ready for this? You're tough! Finish him, Van!
Yeah, it's time.
Roll out, Yin.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
There we go. And we feed her that. Now we've got those two puppies.
Let's get to work.
Got a charge attack ready.
We can win right now.
Initiating attack.
Finish him, Van!
Great.
Boom. And we got it.
Nice. That went
Marble
great.
I knew I
Bridge.
could count on you, Van.
Okay. Wait, what's
I can
wrong?
sense a lot of people on the other side of this door, and they're locked in a fierce battle.
Oh, damn. Wonder who we're dealing with.
One of them's the Kruga for sure. And I'm almost positive the other one's the Eisenshield.
Oh no. What should we do then? You're from one of those groups, right?
Yeah.
Well, make up your mind quick. It won't be long before they notice we're here. I don't think I need to spell out what the worst case scenario is. Three-way brawl wouldn't be a fun time. If they ganged up on us, we'd be totally screwed. Our odds of winning in that scenario would be quite low. Are there any other alternatives? There's one. We'd back one of them up. That would make the chance of them turning on us nil. It would also make it way easier to win. Sound plan. Well, if we're backing one of them, then it has to be the
No, it doesn't have to be them. Please, don't let me be a factor in your decision.
But are you certain you're alright with fighting your own people?
Positive. After all, I'm not with them right now. I'm with you guys. And if I have to treat them like enemies on the battlefield, then so I won't let my emotions cloud my judgment.
Oops.
And if I have to treat them like enemies on the battlefield, then so be it.
Now, who should I pick?
I won't let my emotions cloud my judgment. Doing so would be dishonoring the warriors of Krugan name. So don't worry about me. I want you to choose based on what you think is best.
Who do I pick? Well, if you're sure. Just so you know, the warriors of Kruger despise groups like Almada who involve civilians in their conflicts. I have no clue who they're working for now, but my guess is they're here to put a permanent end to Almada. I do know that Eisenshield serves as a law enforcement agency for the Free Cities. Unfortunately, I have no inkling as to who their current employer is. If I had to speculate, I would say their goal is to take Elmada into custody rather than execute them. So one's here to kill, one's here to arrest. Which of them are we going to side with? Another tough choice. Who do we support? I'm gonna roll a die. Odds, Kruger, evens, Eisenshield. Eisenshield it is.
Is that not... That's Spriggan?
We're Arkride Solutions, and we're lending a hand to the Eisenshield.
So, you're here to break the stalemate between us. Excellent. The tide of battle is shifting in our favor.
I'm going to have to fight you, hubby.
I see. This is certainly a surprise, but perhaps not an unwelcome one. This is a prime opportunity to put what you learned these past few months to the test.
Right. And get ready, hubby, because I'm coming at you with everything I have.
Very good. I would expect no less from my own daughter.
But I did not foresee you allying with Hiyue. Fate is certainly a curious creature, no? I'll leave the Vice Chief to you. We will handle the rest. Works for
You
me.
will not snuff out our flames so easily. Victory will be ours for the taking. Sir!
Numerous enemy targets. Proceed with utmost caution.
Feel the strength of the Kruger. We'll make it quick.
Right.
Here goes.
A chance!
Here we go.
Got a whole slew of them. Time for the main event.
I'll get them all at once.
Do some.
Activating drive.
Have some more.
Good.
Like hell you are. Payback time.
You have Crimson Blade?
Take this.
Payback time.
Well,
Engaging shield.
Finish you off.
Payback time.
Round them up and scatter them.
Energy activating skill.
right there.
The end of the line.
Boost gauge limit increased. Activating skill.
It's the end of the...
Boost gauge limit increased.
Can't beat me!
Initiating skill.
Pretty this scene up!
Let me do this.
Initiating skill. Boost gauge expanded. Initiating skill.
Pretty this scene up! I hope you're ready!
Embarrassing.
Boost gauge expanded.
Embarrassing.
Deploying shield.
Finish you off.
Payback time.
Pathetic.
Bring it on. Here goes. Time for the main event. Get down.
Well, do that.
Activating skill.
Barely a scratch.
Here goes. Boost level maximum. Great circle of light. Give unto us the breath of life. Not getting through.
Payback time!
Activating skill.
Bond blade. No!
Let me
It's
do
in your
this.
hands, Van.
No, you don't!
Now or never!
Energy output maximum.
Eat this!
Do that.
Your turn, Judith.
Lost
Initiating
Mobius. She gets that as well.
Activating skill.
There.
Activating skill! Have some more! A chance!
Boost level maximum. Activating skill.
Sucker.
Beat me.
And we did it.
We've won this round. I suggest you concede.
Very well. I had thought victory was within our grasp, but it slipped through our fingers this time.
It simply means that Adios was on our side today.
So it seems. I believe this is now yours.
Hassan handed Geraint his key card.
Team Kruger A has been eliminated.
The battle has been decided. Victory is ours.
Kruger A.
You've grown, Farida. I can see that clear as day. Sending you off to Vans was not a mistake after all. He's been treating you well, I hope?
Uh-huh. They've all been super nice to me.
There is much I would like to discuss with you, but now is not the time. You cannot linger here. Ben, withdraw!
I'll see you again one day, Ubby. I won't lie. It'll be hard to face Qasim head on, but I'll do the best I can.
Your timely aid allowed us to attain victory. You have our thanks.
Yay.
Or do you intend to challenge us? Surely not.
Nah, we've got all the key cards we need already. But if you really want to try your luck against us, then
Of course not. We would never stoop so low as to stab a newfound ally in the back. Though while I wish we could share the spoils, we only received one keycard.
Y'all can take it. Like I said, we've got all the cards we need. You fought more of the battle than we did.
We are in your debt. So perhaps we should pay it off here and now.
Batham Holocore in the
We
yellow
will be
metal.
returning to our base for some rest, so we'll let you go ahead of us.
Appreciate that. Alright then, we'll be off. Yes, sorry for making you fight your family, Fairy.
Don't be. I've been wanting to show Ubby just how much I've grown, so that's a huge load off my mind.
Yay.
And I'm sure Ubby feels the same way. Okay, I'm a little sad I couldn't fight alongside my people, but there'll be plenty of chances to do that in the future, so I'm good.
Yay. Okay then, if you're sure. You got the right idea. You ain't gonna stop growing anytime soon, so you'll be able to impress him even more next time. I got all the holocores.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Alright, bathroom. That's what the stun an already stunned enemy when boosted. Ooh, that's so good. But we can't use it yet.
Go with physical attacks here.
Let's get to work.
You've got a charge attack ready. Initiating attack.
Boom.
Activating skill.
Vaseline pirouette.
Boost
gauge limiter removed.
Parasaline pirouette.
Now or never. Initiating skill.
There! They're down. Chances like
Activating
this
skill.
don't come.
I'm not a star for nothing.
My word, that's quite the feat.
Now, let's finish the job.
Boom.
Have some more.
Yeah, we keep going. I am way too good at my gaming.
Team Ice and Shield
break a sweat.
B
Had to
has
be the
been
star of the show,
eliminated.
Judith?
I believe that's a different group from the one we just teamed up with.
Got cast 6. Yay.
Huh, looks like a chest.
Okay.
Initiating maintenance.
Cast 3.
Skills updated.
Alright, we got super fast casting now. Pretty good on the
This looks like a good stopping point.
heal up.
Got that one deep.
Give us money.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Open Judith. Okay, and that's the last one. We can't open that one yet.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Can boost let's give you action
Skills
for now.
updated.
I believe this device here is our card reader. The center of this zone awaits us on the other side of the door. We've got all the cards we need to open it, right? Then let's show this Almada boss who's boss. Hold up. Before we charge in guns blazing, I've got to confirm something first. Confirm what? That you already thought might happen in there. Come on, dude. How many times do we gotta tell you we're ready to risk our lives? This ain't about risking lives. It's about taking them. What? These are the guys who took the lives of everyone in Cray, and they're prepared to do the same to people here. No telling what they'll pull. Best case scenario, we go in there, crack some skulls, and throw them behind bars. But the actual outcome could be much, much uglier. Oh. Now, I ain't saying you guys have to do the deed. That'd be my job. That even if you don't have their blood on your hands, you'll still be involved in whatever happens, and you'll have to live with the guilt. You sure you're ready for that? The weight of such an act is heavier than you could imagine. It's a burden you may have to carry for the rest of your lives. There is absolutely no shame in staying behind.
Can it, Gramps? Like I was saying earlier. Come on, dude. I knew it might go down like this since the very damn start. Hell, I'll take them out myself if I have to.
I feel the same way. The lives of so many innocents are at stake here. I'll do whatever I can to protect them.
As your concierge, my duty is to you. Turning away now would be shirking my responsibilities.
Listen, I might not always be on the right side of the law, but that's one line I never dared cross. These scumbags, on the other hand, have crossed it one too many times. So if that's how it has to be, then so be it.
If I'm being perfectly honest, I'm scared. I don't know how I'd live with myself if the worst came to pass. But if the nuclear devices go off, that'll be the least of my worries. I'd rather help than do nothing.
The Genesees have caused so much pain and suffering. I don't want their power to be abused any further. So if that's what it comes to, then I'll handle it. I'll shoulder that burden with everyone here. So yes, I'm ready, Van.
Gotcha. I assume you were ready then. Yeah, we're all set now. And let's move on. We'll support you as best we can.
Keycards confirmed. The door has been unlocked.
Here we go. Well, guess there's no going back.
Indeed. There's no way I'd let you leave now. Not when you've kept me waiting ever so long. Why the long faces? You're the first team here. Rejoice! Turn those frowns upside down.
That can do. Not while the crazy sadist is in the house. So is that thing next to you the activation switch for the bomb? Yes, you're right on the mark. A shame it'll only kill a measly few thousand. The one from the palace can wipe out hundreds of thousands. It's a more impressive toy, to be sure. Would you just call it a toy? It's a weapon of mass destruction, not some tool for your amusement. Oh, but it is. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a child's plaything. Much like the people in this game, in fact. All of you, including the 280,000 in this city, are nothing more than toy soldiers, fated to be cast into the fire when broken. How can you say something so inhumane? People of Cray, or Oracion, and all the other towns and cities lead very real lives. You think they don't matter? That their lives hold no meaning? Well, they do. Every single human life is equal and precious. They're all... Shut your mouth. Kindly take that equality bullshit and shove it. I can tell you had a decent upbringing just by looking at you. Tell me, have you ever imagined what it'd be like to go from riches to rags? To have all that privilege stripped from you in the blink of an eye? Well, I hadn't either, until it really happened to me. Like you, I was once an ignorant little girl, born into a noble family in a small country in the Central East. We lived a happy, blissful life. But it all went up in flames. The mad race for resources and merit in the Central East led my country and my family to ruin. After that, I just kept falling and falling and falling. I thought I hit the bottom when I was sold to an organized crime group, but the abyss swallowed me up and sent me spiraling further down. I was trampled on and violated over and over again. I'm sure that sort of life is foreign to you, huh, little girl? Alright, so you had a rough go of it. That still doesn't mean you get to go around blowing up cities. I often think back to when I first heard the news of that Erebonian prince's marriage. When I learned he wedded a Central Eastern orphan, I couldn't help but laugh. She and I are one and the same, yet she lives a life of royalty while I'm stuck in squalor. How is that fair? The answer is that it isn't. This world is rotten to the core. It's the injustice ingrained so deep it's become impossible to root it out. And what about those innocent people you're killing, What did they ever do to you?
Oh, I very much hope they all burn. Along with this wretched world. I've wanted that for so long now. For so long. Nevertheless, I came to realize that wouldn't fully satiate my desire for revenge. So I clawed my way up the very organization that abused me. I manipulated my way to the top, and right as I hit the peak, I met the man who would change my life forever, Gerard Dantes. He brought our organization to its knees, as he does with all his enemies. Then he brought it under his heel, by subjecting my allies, my foes, and even me to an all-consuming fear. In the face of that fear, everyone is equal, no matter where you're born, who you are, or what you've done. And that's when I realized something. The terror that man brings to the world is the ultimate equalizer.
So in short, you met the worst possible person at the worst possible time. I sympathize. The hole in your heart was filled in the most twisted way possible. I'm beginning to pity you. You've led a hard life.
I don't want your pity, you damn brats! You know nothing about us! But everyone will know true fear very soon. Our boss's new world is nearly upon us. Sadly, you won't be a part of it. Your existence would be a blight on his world. So I will eradicate you!
Wait, is that... This is just like that time under the Capitol, when those mafiosos took power-enhancing drugs.
Looks like she got one hell of a boost from them, too. Careful, guys.
If you thought those weaklings were tough, you won't last very long against me. We combined our research with another's to attain power beyond our wildest imagination.
She talking about that drug from Crossbell?
Its main ingredient shouldn't exist anymore. But if I'm wrong, then that's all the more reason to put it out of commission. For good.
If they really are connected, then it's my duty to put an end to it. Once and for all.
Now then, it's time for the fireworks show! I can't wait to see Horacion burst into flames! But first, I will drown you in a sea of fear! Take your final breath, because the tide of death draws near!
There's so many of them! Look out!
Give it up! You can't change anything now.
Got a whole slew of them.
Great. We do this.
I'll get them all at once.
Activating drive.
Activating skill.
Crimson Blade. You know what to do. There.
Engaging shield.
Payback time.
Prepare yourself.
Activating skill.
Have more.
Boom.
Got your number.
Let's round them up.
Activating skill.
Like petals in the wind.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Okay.
Activating skill.
Pissing me off!
Chance.
Full boost. Go all out. Give them your all.
Payback time.
Boom.
Got a whole slew of them.
Good.
Gauge limiter
Now it's just her. I'm gonna go over here with her.
Activating skill.
Getting on my nerves! Now or never!
Initiating. Boost gauge expanded.
How's about this?
You know what to do.
Initiating skill. Boost gauge expanded.
Right for me!
Payback time!
Prepare
Good.
yourself. Activating skill.
Have some more!
Arc ride.
Time for the main event!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Let me hear you scream. Light 'em up! Mephisto Stinger!
Bang.
That was careless of me. I'll take you on. I've got this.
Chance! There!
Finish him, Van!
Got this.
You're fighting me. Activating skill. Placing shield.
Need some stimulating.
Well, well. Your assistance, please!
Finish him, Van!
Right down!
We can win. Activating skill.
Gotcha!
Activating skill.
Crimson Blade.
And then we do this.
A chance!
Activate. Placing shield.
Stay right there! Calamity Rain!
Payback time!
Boom.
I'll take you on. Boost level maximum. Activating drive.
Initiating skill.
Activating skill.
Good.
Don't mess with me!
Engaging shield.
My move now! Roll out, Yin!
Activating skill.
Gotcha!
A chance.
Like hell you are!
Here!
Payback time!
But all these boosts.
Suggest a proposal. You have been flinching! Here goes! Brace yourself!
Boom.
Stay right there! Calamity Rain!
I'll take you on. It'll keep.
Get healed up
Now or
again.
never!
Initiating skill.
Finish him, Van!
Activating skill.
Roll out, Yin!
Gotcha! How's
Placing
about this?
shield.
There!
Payback time!
Boom.
Now or never!
Do this.
Now or never! Don't get ahead of yourself!
Energy output maximum.
Bet this will sting. Your move! Gotcha!
Good.
That won't work! Right for me! Venom Needle!
A chance!
Have some more! What? Got ya!
We can win. I trust you, Judith.
Initiating skill.
Your move!
Crimson Blade.
Mm.
Now or never!
And wait.
Keep it moving, Yin!
Initiating
There's
skill.
nothing I can't. Keep it moving, Yin! Gotcha!
Arc ride.
Gotcha!
Placing shield.
some stimulating.
Here goes.
Boost level maximum.
Bang.
That's not how it's supposed to.
And I win.
Nice. Moving on up.
Ooh.
I did it!
Everybody leveled up.
What'd you expect?
A warrior's training never ends.
It's over. Time to surrender.
No way in hell I do that!
Shit! If I dodge this... Sorry.
And killed.
It's funny how life works. At long last, I'm bidding farewell to this wretched world. So why do I feel so sad? Boss, if only I could be by your side one last...
Van.
Don't worry about me. This isn't like what happened with Ida, and it's not like it's my first time either. In a Spriggan's line of work, sometimes the situation calls for it. And I'll be damned if I let anyone else here take on that burden.
No. I promised I'd shoulder it with everyone, remember? And you're no exception, Van. I won't let you bear this alone.
I won't either. It's too heavy a load for one person.
Yeah.
The sentimental air in this room is quite thick. It's rather concerning, given who they're up against.
I wouldn't worry. That's just part of who they are.
Yeah.
The upper zone boss Viola has been defeated. Zone clear. Round 1 complete.
The activation device.
Well done, well done! I believe some congratulations are in order. The first boss of our little game was defeated by none other than Team Arkride Solutions. And with over 10 minutes to spare, no less. An impressive feat, to be sure. I had the slightest suspicion you would be the ones to slay the fair maiden. And what a beautiful massacre it was.
You really are the lowest of the low.
Save your breath, Judith. Blowing a fuse over that mental nutcase is a clear waste of energy.
Oh, why so angry? You're the undisputed winners of round 1. You should be over the moon. Perhaps I should present you with a little reward for this momentous occasion. That ought to get you in a celebratory mood.
A reward?
Indeed. I shall answer one and only one question of your choosing. I can only imagine the number of questions that are swimming around in those little heads of yours. Tread carefully, though. The other teams are no doubt listening in on every word.
There's one that's been nagging me. Why'd you pick Oracion as the venue for this game?
Huh? That's all? What an utterly rudimentary question. This underground labyrinth is one reason. It's the quintessential playground for our game. The happiest of happy hunting grounds. It's also the home of some people we owe very much to. You may ask, but who could they be? Too bad I'm only answering one question. Anyway, round 2 will begin tomorrow at 10 a.m. The remaining players will be invited once more.
Yeah.
Use your free time wisely now. Preparedness is paramount to winning this game. And with that, I bid you adieu.
The first day of the game came to a close. But before Van's group could bid farewell to their collaborators and exit the labyrinth, Beauregard arranged for Viola's body to be discreetly transferred to the cathedral. After that, they all returned to the inn. And as soon as their bodies hit the beds, they fell into a deep sleep. That's a lot of chaos. Later that night, it's 12:20 a.m.
I knew it. This lines up perfectly with my own research into the company's cash flow. Which means it's time to spring my plan into action.
What are you doing, Elaine? November 21st, 12:08, 5:03 a.m. Below Oracion's outskirts. This is point D. Men, ready yourselves to infiltrate the labyrinth. Do you remember your orders? Sir, yes, sir. Once we enter the city, fan out and put a stop to whatever is happening here. Good answer. Beta squad, move out. What's happening? Can't move.
Hey there, party crashers.
Who are you? Knight?
I get that you want to come join in the fun, but I don't remember inviting you. But since you're all here and look skilled, try to show me a good time, okay?
Ugh. Gah. That felt like... Yeah, it's the same feeling I got when that murderous maniac showed up. What's up,
We
Renee?
have a problem. I just received word that our Hercules Beta company acted against our orders. They sent a squad to infiltrate the city from the outside.
Now, hold on a damn second. I thought your supervisors knew what was going on here. We aren't allowed any reinforcements from the outside. And if someone breaks that rule... I know. That is precisely why we attempted to keep word of the game from spreading outside our department. However, as I've told you once before, the CID is not as unified as I would like. A department close to the army grew suspicious of what was happening in Oracion and sent them in of their own volition. An idiotic move on their part, and we may all pay the price for it. Hopefully not. They didn't know about the rules, so maybe this will just be written off as foul play. But since we don't know for sure, you gotta get them out of here ASAP. Who knows how those maniacs are gonna react. We already tried to contact them, but they've cut off their comms. You aren't the first group I've notified, but I thought you should know.
Rise and shine, everyone! It's me, Melchior. I hope you all had a good night's rest. I myself couldn't sleep a wink. The anticipation for today's big event has me bouncing off the walls. But anyhow, I'm afraid this isn't a social call. I have another reason for calling so early in the morning. Our warning system activated a few moments ago. I believe a number of you already know what exactly transpired. But for those who don't, allow me to break the bad news. A special unit connected to the government foolishly attempted to infiltrate Oracion. I'm afraid this is a clear violation of our rules, and you all know what that means. Say hello to Adios for me, everyone.
No. Is the bombs going to go off? Fooled you. Don't worry, we aren't going to blow you up just because some dim-witted bigwig decided to meddle in affairs they don't understand. That would be woefully unfair to us, the hard-working designers who poured their hearts and souls into making this game for you. The observation system assigned a small penalty, but nothing more, fortunately for you all. You should count yourselves lucky. Those poor, pathetic soldiers have all finally breathed their last, so all is well with the world. Damn it. What an utterly unavoidable tragedy. What an utterly avoidable tragedy. I will delay the next round start time to noon so you can all sleep in. I prefer you come into the game bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. In the meantime, I bid you a good night and sweet dreams, because a nightmare of bloody death and murder awaits you in the afternoon. November 21st, 9:50 AM. The second round would be starting soon if it hadn't been postponed. I'm going to use this extra time to look around the north and east districts. What about you guys? I'd like to accompany you if possible. I wouldn't be surprised if there were requests for us too. Normally I'd use the extra time to catch 40 links, but the whole thing from last night's got me all antsy. I don't blame you. Maybe getting out and about will help you shake off that nervous energy. It's a solid suggestion. I think that would do us all some good, in fact. Well, I don't know about all. I hear old men require more sleep, so I say we make Van take a nap. Why am I getting singled out here? Master's older than me. I'll have you know that I'm quite spry for my age. All joking aside, we should visit the main facilities in the north and east districts and check the bulletin boards for... Another damn call. When did we become so popular all of a sudden? We need to talk. Are you free right now? Is this about the Hercules unit? Because we already... Nah, it's something else. The CID's already touched base with us about that. Sounds like they've already recovered the bodies. Wish we could have saved them. Yeah, I'm sorry if this isn't the best time. Do you mind if we talk in person? It's important. Sure thing. We ain't competing anymore, so I'm down to have a chat. Thanks. We'll be waiting here at the guild. Anytime before the start of the second round is good with us. See you soon. I wonder what they want to talk about. Good question. It sounded quite serious. Can't say I'm not curious, but it sounds like they just want to talk with Van. Yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't mind you all listening in. Well, we'll all swing by there together and see what's up. And while we're out, I suggest we do whatever it is needed to prepare for the second round. Alright. But... we'll do that tomorrow. Oh, that is such a cool title screen. I love how they shift every single time. Alright. Well. Alright. Doing this particular one is really fun. I'm looking forward to seeing future playthroughs and going through the other factions. But I can't help shake the fact that Ouroboros is gonna be hilarious as all hell. But anyway, I'm going to go raid. Somebody. Let's go visit usual good friend. And oh, not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow is when I will next play this, because tomorrow I have Divinity. But I'm pretty close to finishing this game. Anywho. Thank you everybody for joining me today. I hope you all had a good time. I will be back tomorrow with Divinity Original Sin 2. And yeah. I don't think I have much else to say. That's basically the whole plan. Monday we'll be back to Trails Through Daybreak. And we're actually pretty close to finishing that one off. I'm very excited. And just in time for Daybreak 2. Yeah. So take care everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.